was indifferent. I was the worst friend. He didn't know that this was the end. He was my brother, Benji his name. He saw things different. He was my shame. And I said goodbye, I said farewell. I took my hammer, my ticket to hell. The locals got angry, left traps out for him. Through rocks started shouting, his prospects were grim. Easy to blame Benji, my mother's favorite son. For her and my family, my plan had begun. Let's play together, you go and hide in a cypress tree hollow. It was safe and dry. He trusted me fully, I nailed him inside. He thought we were playing, that was a lie. He was my brother, Benji his name. He saw things different, he was my shame. And I said goodbye, I said farewell. I took my hammer, my ticket to hell. Only much later did he start to weep. He called me softly, but I was asleep. He couldn't get out, I had nailed him in. This was my crime, this was my sin. As the sun rises, so the sun sets. After a day, mother she frets. Hey, where is Benji? Where is my son? I'm here, mama, you're only one. He was my brother, Benji his name. He saw things different, he was my shame. And I said goodbye, I said farewell. I took my hammer, my ticket to hell. He was my brother, Benji his name. He saw things different, he was my shame. And I said goodbye, I said farewell. I took my hammer, my ticket to hell. He was my brother, Benji his name. He saw things different, he was my shame. And I said goodbye, I said farewell. I took my hammer, my ticket to hell. He was my brother, Benji his name. He saw things different, he was my shame. And I said goodbye, I said farewell. I took my hammer, my ticket to hell.
Come out here by midnight. Come around here by midnight. Make me feel so good. Every night about midnight, she comes to my house, make me feel alright. Walking down the street, she knock on the door. Walking down the street, she knock on the door. Oh, she come in my room, make me feel so good. You know what I wanna do? Well, she make me feel alright. She's a natural born woman, natural soul sender, natural woman, natural soul sender. She come here about midnight, yeah. I'll tell you about my baby, yeah. Well, you know she comes around, oh. She's 5'4", midnight, from her head to the ground. Well, she comes around here about midnight, just about midnight. Lord, she makes me feel so good, oh, yeah. Make me feel alright, make me feel alright. I was a winner. See rock shows in Tampa, you take it as low as 61. You might also like, she knows, J. Cole, Gasolina, got a Yankee, Gloria, them, and her name is G-L-O-R-I-A, yeah.
Good afternoon, folks. Hope you're doing well.
Gonna shout it every night, yeah. Gonna shout it every day.
I don't think this got a notification for some reason, which means no one's gonna be here. Oh well.
She's a sinner, she's a lover, she's a sinner, she's a killer. What's her name? Her name is Gloria.
We'll try and have fun. Let's go. Hello. How y'all doing? Welcome. It's The Division 2, playing on Xbox Series X. Oh, we've done a lot of that on here as we prepare for the Battle for Brooklyn, which is coming later this month. I am excited. I quite like The Division 2, and pretty much everything I've seen about Battle for Brooklyn looks awesome. So I'm very hopeful. There will be streams later this month to cap the month off to do a review of it, because I can't do it live, or I can't do it early because they won't have any code available until launch. DLC is a pain in the butt on consoles. To get it to work early, you have to whitelist people's machines. It's a not insignificant amount of work on everyone's side. So in the interest of not losing their minds, they tend to just not bother with early access on DLC if they can avoid it. Especially for a game like this, where you really do need your save to know how it's working best. So yeah, I don't blame them. It just means I'll be streaming even more of this. And I have enough to do this weekly project where you get a free, for turning all this shit in, exotic, and you level a lot. Like that was the tinkly noise of me leveling. So exotic cash, 1.4 million experience, a lot of season pass. I got a lot of stuff. We can take a look at it right away and see. What did we get? Thanks for joining me. These streams are typically going to happen either in the afternoon or evening for the most part. Probably from now on, just because of really gotta push the website as hard as we can. It's the growth on the Patreon's been awesome. I've already got this one, but it's nowhere near enough to pay for two of us. It's not even enough really to pay for one of us, just the Patreon. So yeah, it's nowhere near enough paying for one of us. But we are very lucky to have our Patreon, which is linked over in chat if you like us. If I could convert 10% of our YouTube subs to even just the $3 a month tier, not 3,000, that would be amazing. But you say we got 10%, which is 3,000 people doing $3 a month. We are immediately fully paid for just by Patreon, which means more streams like this, more reviews, all that fun stuff. But instead, my day has been news and SEO articles, and it is boring. And it's not something any of you guys are going to give a crap about. So I always just get to one of these that's lowest. God, there's a lot of gear in this game. Might be a little bit too much once you get used to it and your setup is pretty good and you're just looking for god roll stuff. It's not too bad. Hello, Nissa. How you doing? I don't think this stream got a notification, unfortunately. So I sent out all the things I normally do, and hopefully people will realize we're live, because I'm just going to hang out for a while and chit-chat, shoot the shit. If any big news comes through, just let me know so I can quickly write up an article for it, or else John will. He's just taking care of the kiddos at home. We're going to go run some of the summit, because that's the other thing you can get a weekly exotic cash from. You just got to do 15 floors. Yeah, I'm with you, Metal Oxide. Good priorities. Not everyone always has those, unfortunately. Oh, did I not? I haven't changed it on Twitch. Thank you. I completely forgot.
Priority objective.
I need to update this. It just says the headline stuff. Grinding away in the Division 2. Coffee with cabeza. Maybe I'll go make a coffee. I could use one. and then change the game over to the Division 2. Boop. And I see you over there, Metal Oxide, and you're in both chats, you maniac. All right. Twitch has changed over to the correct thing now. By the way, if you have Amazon Prime, that means you have Twitch Prime. And if you got Twitch Prime, you can just go to twitch.tv/the XboxEra, choose subscribe, go down, click the elevate your subscription button, and you can give us a free subscription every month with your Twitch Prime. All our streams go on over there. It'll mean you don't get any ad breaks on our channel because you are subscribed to it if you use Twitch. There's a benefit for you, and we'll get a couple of bucks from Jeff Bezos directly. So it's a good thing. Recycle Bin Battle Review. What the fuck? Recycle Bin Battle, a unique arcade puzzle game. Oh, my god, there are so many games coming out. I'll look at you later. Unlike most of the emails I get for games I have not heard of, this one is at least on Xbox. Send me the French webpage. Recycle Bin Battle. Came out a couple days ago. Interesting looking. I will take a look at you later. To become a Twitch partner, you need a very consistent viewership, which we don't have. We have like 2 or 3 people at a time on Twitch. You need like, is it close to 100? You need like consistently 50 to 100. And we've never had that over on Twitch. We started as a YouTube channel. We're very much a YouTube channel. And hello, SJ. How are you? I wouldn't mind making a coffee. I'm on my Xbox. I'm on my Odyssey Maxwell headset, which I just wrote the news up yesterday. They've got a floral design coming in. It's very pretty. It's very pricey. They're incredibly nice, and I've been using them for years with no problems. I know some other people say they've had some serious quality control issues with theirs. But, you know, as it goes, you never know. Your mileage may vary. I think the Maxwells are amazing. That's me. That might not be you. Oh, crazy lady. I haven't reloaded yet. Hold on. Die from your plague. There we go. America. All right, let me turn the game down a smidge, just a little bit. Pick you up. And away we go. Hey, SJ. Yeah, so if you're curious, like, oh, I'm not going to sub to anything, what would be best to watch on? If you have YouTube Premium, watch on YouTube. They pay way more ad money than Twitch does. But if you've got the Twitch Prime available, you can use it, and then blammo, you don't have to have any ads, which people really like. Because ads suck. How can I not hit that thing? So. Cover me! Ow, ow, ow. So in case anyone's wondering, this game is getting an update this month. It's a big one, coming in the form of a whole new expansion called Battle for Brooklyn. Which is a 4-year later follow-up to their first expansion, Warlords of New York. So, Battle for Brooklyn will take place in autumn, I believe. A time of year we haven't seen. We got winter, summer, and then I think Warlords was summer or spring. But now, Battle for Brooklyn looks very autumnal in its art style. Ow, 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 ow. Son bitch. Oh, this is such a long run. The game's fantastic. I think it's the best it's ever been by far. The best the Division itself has ever been. So, like, if you got into 1, I think this is now a lot better than even 1 was at its peak. And I really enjoyed 1. I did it. I survived the ambush. Hello, banana. The Savannah banana's hanging out over here, saying hello. Trying to knock my arm into petting her more. Everyone is home today, Savannah. Literally everyone is in this house. You can get pets from them. Well, more pets. I gave her some. Hey. How you doing? This game, I think, still looks real good. It runs great. Very, very easy recommendation. Especially because you can get a pretty enormous full package if you buy the... well, that was an easy ambush. If you buy the Ultimate Edition that gives the new expansion. The old Ultimate Edition does not. Obviously, because the expansion didn't exist then. But the Battle for Brooklyn bundle is a heck of a bargain. For how much time you can get out of this, if you so please. Because also, there's way too many games coming out, so I do not blame anyone who is like, I don't need a big, long forever game. Yeah, I gotta run over here because I can't see the turrets from anywhere else. No, you're not coming at me, you crazy lady, with your dual SMGs. You do too much damage. Oh, shit. How are you behind me? Oh, God, no, they do so much damage. Shit, shit, shit. Oh, that reload sucked. Oh my God, everyone's over here. Yep. Ah, man. Way too much damage. Why you send me another recycle bin review request? Well, death number 1. We're at the very top of the summit, so boy, it's a lot. Apple webinar for ads, or webinar from someone for Apple ads. Nope, I'm good. I'll block you. I don't need your emails in the future. Hey, Reminiscence. Is it crashing on console, or is it crashing on like a PC? Because I have no problems with it on console. Maybe it's just something with their trial version.
Assault drones detected.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, Steve. Come here. Come on. There, she got it. Yeah. Chicken jerky. What the? Hey, how's it going? How you guys doing? You wanna die? I survive. That's a weird one. Yeah, I've not had that problem with this game. And you never know. The full one might be fine, but it would really suck if it was not. And then you paid for it. Microsoft is pretty good about refunds if you were having that type of issue. As long as it's pretty quickly done. There. Wow, you suck at shooting. I'm right next to you. Alright, let's do that. Where's the other? Oh, the other hack. So, oh, blow you up. Shit, took too long. Woo! I am. How did you know? Ow, 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 ow. Fuck, I don't want to die again. I've already died once. Shit. Oh, immune. You gotta hack the terminal first. I can have freaking damage your thing, so. Is this just gonna break? Boop. Ah, now it's healing me. Take that, dickbags. $3 on the Epic Game Store? Yeah, that's pretty good. You definitely want Warlords of New York. So I would only get any version that has Warlords. Pop! Ow! He shot me in the braid. Can I hit her? Yeah! Got him! Oh shit, more people. Ah, you're not throwing a grenade. Damn it, I hate when they die before the other guys spawn, so I can't. Boop. Yeah, I like the plague doesn't jump to everyone because they didn't exist yet technically. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I have to treat it now like I have done enough boring garbage work that no one that would watch these streams cares about. Now I can go and have some fun for a few hours, you know, playing something I enjoy instead of wake up, do it, and then invariably throughout the rest of the day just not get as much worky work done as I should. So, oh hi. You guys just hanging out here for? Jesus. You do too much damage for that. So yeah, the start of my day was getting headlines ready, doing headlines, getting all this stuff, post headlines done. And I might start doing the post headlines article again.
Multiple hostiles.
Not that a ton of people read it, but I can get it linked to on Patreon. Never hurts. And then just finding all the news I can possibly write. Thinking up SEO I can write, like little guide stuff. Because, yeah, it's always a titanic struggle to continue to exist. We're right on that precipice. Hey, Mort. I never really played the Division PvP, but I'm sad to hear it was ruined. Yeah, it's thanks to people like Mort, and especially, you know what? They deserve to be shown. All of our patrons, especially Torn Raptor, our CEO, our grand benefactors, Croat56, Assassin, and Kevin S. We're very top-heavy on the Patreon. We are incredibly lucky to have so many big donations every month. Because, again, they literally are the only reason we still exist this deep into everything. Okay, doing the exact same thing again. Got it. No more warhounds for me. Oh shit, got this idiot though. You're not getting up there. But no, god damn it. God damn, that guy's out healing my entire full stack of plague. Not anymore. No, I'm not. You're too far away. And now your corpse blows up. Got him. Got it that time. Why, hello, love. She's right next to me over there working from home today. Patrons like Mohammed Sherez. Yeah, YouTube was really bad this morning. Like my thing was perfect. 30, 20 to 30K total bit rate being used. It's normally like about 26 because I'm sending 20 to YouTube and 6 to Twitch. Twitch was absolutely perfect. No stutters, nothing. YouTube, 0 dropped frames, no issues. But on YouTube itself, their website was having some problems. It's always a little scary because you have no idea. Is it me? Is it YouTube? But like it has been many times in the past, despite what Nick thinks. there's YouTube. That's smart because Dead Island 2 is now mainly looking to try and sell its extra content. So the base game is kind of like the put the feeler out, get people into it, and hopefully they buy your microtransactions and stuff. So it's smart. It's still in Game Pass, right? It was a really good game. One that Amanda and I played quite a bit of for the review. And I think we did a stream together. Oh, that's a big boy. No, go over. I'm holding B. Woo, got away. Ooh. Big son of a bitch. Okay. Full stack on him. Oh yeah, beautiful. Boonk. Screw you, Robo-Dog. Oh, you actually hurt my turret. Turret was almost dead. I do. I love pegging you. No, the new expansion comes out at the end of the month, Sparta. You will be seeing a lot of long-ass streams, I'm sure, for it. At least a couple of long days right as it comes out, as I will be streaming it when it goes live for review. Yeah, that I cannot imagine how big that backlog is getting for you, Mort. And let me know if chat's a good size for you guys to read. I can make it a little bigger if need be. I think it's a nice way for people to be able to interact between YouTube and Twitch without being obstructive. So I think the date is the 26th for Battle for Brooklyn, but whatever it is, you will see me. I'm gonna get a code from Ubisoft and play the ever-loving hell out of it for a review for everyone. During those review streams, like always, if any news pops up, just let me know because I need to write it. We need to be doing at least 10 articles a day, preferably 15 to 20. Not kidding either. It's the only way we will continue to exist for the long term is if we can really get the website ad revenue up because the growth on Patreon has been awesome, but it's still just nowhere near what we need. Just flat out. So we really need to focus on the ad money on the website. Which isn't fun, but it's just the reality of it. I hate when they just completely hide. Oh, fuck. Yeah, keep moving forward, idiot. Ah, but got him. Did you like them apples? Okay, I need to use you. No healing. No living. All right. Plague is spread. Boop. Boop. Oh yeah, everyone's dead. Everybody dies. Yeah, it would be really nice if Ubisoft went Play Anywhere, but it's just not going to happen. Not anytime soon. They don't have any incentive yet as a company to do that. Because they have their own PC launcher. So while they are obviously embracing Steam more and more, when they've got their own store launcher, I just don't expect Play Anywhere at any point. Ooh, I leveled up. What'd I get? would be nice if reviews could make money. Pretty much the only way that reviews ever can make money is if you have a really, really successful Patreon. That's pretty good. Outside of that, they're like 10, 20 bucks, sometimes 30 or 40. Like, unless you are one of the people who has every review I do on YouTube gets 100 to 200,000 hits, and so I can sell sponsorships and stuff like that. Like, the actual ad money from doing them is not enough. And also, we've had, if anyone knows how to get into like a podcast or YouTube ad network, please let us know. It's one of the things I keep trying to push, but I don't know where to go or who to reach out to. Because we have a very successful podcast that is watched by tons of people and listened to by just as much, if not more. So it would be nice to be able to monetize that part of it. Yeah, the next Division game I would fully expect to have cross progression. It would be weird if it did not. Green beret hat. Oh god, can look like Kurt Russell's son in Thunderbolts. No, I guess this is red. As much as I like doing reviews, they are the fun part of things. The reality is like, hey, if you get an early code, it is infinitely more money making to use it for guide work. Just I can't do. Okay, not seeing it. Just keeping my eyes out to see if there's any news, but doesn't seem like it. Pretty quiet week overall. That's why we don't have the podcast scheduled yet, because there's no like big story to schedule it after.
Active terminal detected.
I think I sent something to Nick today. I forget which one it was. The Microsoft on ARM story, but even then it's kind of like, no. Brad Sams is saying the next generation of Xbox will run on ARM. And people immediately took it like, oh, the next console's on ARM? And it's like, no, maybe some ARM devices will have the Xbox OS or the Xbox branding or something. Who knows? It does not mean much of anything at the moment. But people immediately took it like it's this big story. Because he framed it that way, obviously, because he knows the game. He knows what's what. And it's like, this will be a thing. And Tom Warren comes out and is like, no, it doesn't, don't read too much into it. It doesn't mean what you think. But people like being fooled and then getting mad about it if it doesn't turn out to be right. I guess, I don't know. There really isn't a big story to make the headline this week. Damn it, I want to blow your thing up. Can kind of see it. Damn it. Now you're dead. Ow! I got a rocket in the face. Alright, come on. Show your face. Boop. Ow. Got him. I hate when I hate the suppression mechanics sometimes. It makes it really hard to actually find and kill someone. Whoa! Language! You little skeeter. Oh, Christ, there's more people. That up. Oh, I gotta hack another terminal, that's why. Hey, Ben. That's old. Like, they reiterated something that they had already talked about Sparta, and people seem surprised, but it's like, no, they had already moved to MAUs a while ago. Like, they stopped reporting on PlayStation Plus and what it was doing, and pretty much now they just report on their sell-through or their sell-in. So this is how many units we have sold to retailers. Which people also take as sold to customers. And normally I would assume most of them are. It's just this time they are stocking up to try and avoid issues with tariffs as well. So it's a double thing, essentially. Email. Oh yeah, no, the MAUs are the main thing, because when you're not growing hardware-wise, how can you make more money? And that is get more people to play your games, no matter where that ends up being. Which is why PC and Switch are a thing for them. And Xbox is to a lesser extent with the Show and Marathon. Sony's extremely slow to give up on what works, but they will pivot very quickly when they decide to. So we'll wait and see how long everything takes. And ooh, these two fighting each other. Looks like it. Here, enjoy my little friend. Thank you for setting him on fire while I was shooting him. Hi, lady. Boosh. Hey, dime bag. Oh. John dinged me. What's up? Fairy saw the recycle bin battle game and wants to review it. Like, go for it. Hello, Spartan. How you doing? I think before I go into this next room, I'm going to make a coffee. With this very mug. Did you know? Make sure there's no dust. I use it pretty regularly. If you go to XboxEra.com and you click the merch up top, we have t-shirts. If you go to ConsoleWarsGame.com, you could even get this Mood t-shirt. But at XboxEra.com, I got this mug. Mort has it. I think Torn Raptor and some others have it. It's a quality drinking vessel. I guess it's gonna be hard to one-hand make coffee, but I guess I can droid cam it. Boop, boop. All right. Boop, boop. Which means putting on cat cam. And then the moment I actually start the app, you'll be able to see. A pretty lady. A kitty cat. The Oreo's right there. And I feel, and his fucking, the box that these headphones came in over 2 years ago. He's always in that box. Don't look at her feet. No perverts. But yeah. This is the only box. It's perched perilously on top of a bunch of other stuff. Just because he wants to be there. There's Savannah. Yeah. Yep, Mort can recommend the mug. Let's Boop.
And there's a tour of our little home.
I should definitely get rid of that stream button. Because I accidentally hit the stream button, which just stops streaming. Doesn't end the stream, but it definitely said, you don't have to keep streaming anymore. So, if you get a little hiccup, that's why. Should be good now, though. Alright. It's working on the TV now. Oh! I don't think we have the option. So I'm not sure on the Patreon merch how it works. It's mostly t-shirts and stickers and posters. I don't know if there's a mug option. It would be cool if there was. But it would probably have to be the much higher tiers because it's not cheap at all. Ooh, shit. There's a lot of people here. No grenade for you. Can I hurt the hive? I cannot. I can definitely hurt them, though. Yeah, it is a nice mug. And the merch is a good way to support us if you are, like, already a member or already a patron. Already Twitch Priming it, or you're just watching a bunch of stuff and giving us ad money that way. The merch is nice. You get free drags, gorgeous freaking designs. And the quality's pretty darn good. Especially the Console Wars shirts are really nice. No healing for you. Everybody dies. Ow! Doing fine. Got him. Yeah, we're trying to diversify. Like, because obviously you've got a little bit of YouTube money every month, and it's anywhere between like 500 and $1,000, depending on how much this channel pops off or not. Which most of the time it's not, because it's YouTube. Then there's Patreon, which the amount of support we get there is crazy for how relatively tiny we are. Can't thank those people enough. There's the ad money on the website. That is the quickest to grow, especially in the we can grow it just by working really hard. The Patreon is feels like a lot of luck. So I don't know. That's why there's definitely more of an emphasis moving forward on constantly keeping the website up. So even like when we go to LA, I have this laptop and my nights are going to be writing up all the stuff that I've seen that day and getting articles out and keeping up with the news, along with begging Cengiz to keep doing it, because myself and John are both going to be in LA, which means it's real hard for us to write stuff all day, especially because there's going to be a ton of news. Let me give a code to the person who won. Congrats. I have 2. I gave him 2. I'm going to run more giveaways on our Discord. Discord.gg/XboxEra. Yeah, it's a very nice Discord. I'll put it in chat. We also have a forum, which is slowly dying. There's not that much traffic on it anymore because everyone went to the Discord. Yeah, but I mean, also we were simply too. We were a little too restrictive in. There's just been issues with moderation. And yeah, unless you're one of the major forums out there, the forum like Discord just eats its lunch. So, but Stellar Blade on mouse and keyboard. It'll probably be a little easier to parry, but everything else won't feel as good. So, And no, we didn't review Stellar Blade, but I played the demo on my kid's PlayStation, and it's fine. It's a nicely made game, but it's definitely what I would think is a controller game. So, let me go get my coffee. Old cup of brown. The rare actual coffee with cabeza. Hey, this thing's just floating. Always fun.
Assault drones detected. Now striker drone detected.
Yeah, it was funny listening to or reading the VGC guys and others, 2 drones. That was an ambush. Talking about how, yeah, wow, our Patreon really picked up after the giant bomb news. Thank you so much. And it's like, we got like 1 or 2, which is the norm for like a week. We're not on that level. We're not big enough. People don't know of us. So it's always rough. I know John talked about it, but because we have Xbox in the name, we're still we mean independent journalist sources, not fan sites. When people put out calls for like, hey, let's make a Discord for independent media, just let us know and you can join. And then John sends a message saying, hey, I'm an independent business owner that works in gaming media. And they're like, not you. I'm like, oh, thanks. Sorry, we're not in the cool kids club. Forget Nick's annoying, but we are a press outlet. We are not a little fan YouTube page or anything. We are a credentialed press outlet that has done enough good work to get seen that way by every single major PR company in gaming. We are no longer on the creator list with anyone. We are press. It's not always good enough, unfortunately. Because much like most of life, it's who do you know? And we're a tiny little group that doesn't know all the right people. It's very frustrating when people are like, support your independent journalism. But not them. They're no one. They're just a little fan site. Don't worry about them. Like, thanks. Definitely not doing 60, 70, 80 hours of work a week. In the press. Sure. Not there. Oh, you're dead. Goodbye, Lady Sniper. You're going down, Rain. You're everyone's least favorite ninja, even though you wore a cool purple outfit. See? It's not even, it wasn't like being an accepted thing. It was, hey, we're all in this together. Let's support each other. And then the moment we raise our hands, it's, no, not you. It's like, oh, you're dickheads. What can I say? And thank you to Mohammed Jerez for the 5 gifted XboxEra memberships. Congratulations to Darren Cool, Wobbly Plague, Malik Shallingford, Alex Dukes, and Zaychek. Thank you so much, Mohammed.
Incoming backup request.
Hello, Divine. Garbage, 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 garbage. Oh, that wasn't too bad. All right, time to try this vanilla Jim Beam coffee. Yep, it's good. Still pretty hot. And I'm pinged on the Discord. Who's pinging me? John did some news. Ooh. Yeah, Jez runs into it all the time. Because it says Windows in the name, people treat them like they're a fan site, even though they're literally an enormous website with a large team owned by Future, one of the biggest publishers out there. But Jez isn't in the cool kids club and like a super credentialed journalist man with a useless degree, so people will shit on him all the time because there's always this you feel like you have to earn it type of thing. It happens in politics, it happens in everything. And to earn it, it means you have to like do a bunch of work with very specific people, and then they'll make it so that it's like, okay, now I'll let you, now you can be in our little club, like it's high school every time, and it's very boring. Especially when their little club is constantly full of places closing. Like, what are you actually doing to help people? People will call it the San Francisco Cabal, but it's way bigger than San Francisco or LA. It's pretty global. It's just a group of people who have been in gaming coverage for a very long time who all know each other. You tend to know and respect the people you know. And we've come in pretty late and grown incredibly quickly. So, on the whole, there's just always people who are going to feel like you didn't earn it or you're not a professional. Like, I don't think John or I would ever call ourselves a journalist. We're not trained, and I'm gonna die. Get my health back. Okay, I lived. Like the Alana Pierce thing where she was like, he's not a trained journalist, and John like, well, we're not attempting to be. But John also wasn't like wrong about Starfield and everything. He just wasn't. I wish more people were like, say, the Toms. Tom Henderson, Tom Warren. Every time I've ever talked to either of them on anything, always unbelievably helpful. Same with Jez. Like, just really helpful. Actually living up to the we're all in it together mentality way more than some other people who definitely always just look at us like competition, by which you can tell because they have to downplay the work we do. It's like, yes, I know I'm not a trained journalist. I haven't gone to Nintendo friggin' museum and shit my pants in excitement. I don't actually like any of the platform holders as companies. I don't know what else to say. It's just infinitely frustrating, especially when we are struggling so much to stick around. Uh-oh. Woo, I got away. I've poured everything I've got into doing this. Many years into at least 60 hours a week, if not a lot more. Like years and years and years into that without complaint, without, you know, anything. So it's doubly insulting. God damn suppression. Suppression is kind of annoying sometimes. Okay. Time to get away. It's not even just the X. Like, it doesn't matter if it's Xbox, if it's PlayStation, if it's Nintendo. If you've got a company like name directly in your name, then oh boy, people just look at you different. They were like, oh, you want to rebrand because Xbox is dead. It's like, no, the only reason we've ever thought about it, and there's nothing in the works, and it was literally just John saying, what would you guys think? Was solely because we don't own the Xbox name. So at any point in the future, anyone who's running Xbox can say, we got to get rid of these sites that are using our name. We don't have control over them or whatever. Like, and then you're screwed and you have to do it anyways. Versus if you have your own name that you can trademark, that is just yours and you don't have to worry about. It's very different. Like PlayStation Lifestyles probably run into the same thing. What if PlayStation ever gets upset about us? They've thought about it. Doesn't mean we're changing it. And even if we were, it would take an incredibly long time to figure out. But every dipshit out there just runs with the stupid narrative. And we get tied into that, and it's really dumb. And then people will look at us and say, yep, little fan site. And it's like, not a fan site. Promise you. Yeah, it is future-proofing. Yeah, like all the support we get from people with Patreon subs and gifts and YouTube memberships and using Twitch Prime and all that, like it is enormously helpful because as far as in the industry goes, they're just, if it's out there, we don't know where to like find sponsorships and stuff because we definitely have the viewership for it. The ads on the website do really well when we focus on getting articles out consistently. We have tons of views on the podcast, both audio and video. So, yeah, it's, you have to really try and figure out how to get actual sponsors on the podcast and not pay for, or, you know, like percentage deals. Like if you sell this, if your code is used for this, you get this back. It's like, here's money and you get more if the code is used. Like that type of actual sponsorship would be good. Because the companies that give the codes, like there's 18,000 different control sponsorship codes out there. All do 10%. We're not going to get people who are fans of way bigger streamers than us to use control with our code. They're using it with their favorite guy. So it's rough. Like when everyone was doing Manscaped at the same time, no one got their code used because the first people who had it, everyone had already used it with them type of stuff. Yeah, that's the problem. If it's Raycon, if it's Manscaped, if it's the ones that, you know, you'll get a percentage of these things sold. When everyone has them, then nobody can really benefit because the audience gets so split on which code to use when. That it has to be a we pay you money and you do the ad deal. And if there's also a kickback, cool. But can't just be the kickback, or else it's pretty pointless most of the time. Unless it's like a $3,000 device and you get 10% of it. Pinged again. Jesus, I have so many pings. All right, let's see if there's any big news, because when I'm doing these streams from now on, I really have to keep an eye on the news. If you're wondering what this is very much pulled out of Diablo 3, and I think 4, where you can just yoink off stats from gear to then put on new gear, so you can make your dream gear. It's a good system. Yeah, funnily enough, I bought a pair of Nothing earbuds, and I bought them because I saw them on a channel, and then I forgot to use, like, I didn't want to go through the affiliate link that they had because it went to a different website, and I just wanted them cheaper in one place, so I felt bad, but what can I do? That's cool, Spartan. Yeah, if you notice, especially if you have an RSS feed for us, just way more articles going up every day, including a shit ton of "is this on Game Pass" style guides. Because we did a review for the Precinct. It was, I don't know, 10, 20 hours of work for Fairy. It's gotten like 1,000, 2,000 views. Not bad. In 15 minutes, I used some of his review words and put up a "is this in Game Pass" article. And it's not like approaching 10,000 views. It was like 10 minutes of work at the most. And it sucks because the article is mostly, this is what we had to say about the game. No, it is not on Game Pass. Here's a little bit more. And it's hidden in the middle because the entire thing is you have to get people to stay on a page for more than 15 seconds. If they click on a page, see the answer, and click out, no ads play, and it really hurts your website. So a couple of comments are like, "Oh, the answer is no. Why do you know these words?" And it's like, because Google will not put you in search histories, or they won't put you in search queries unless you're at least 300 words. And when the answer to the question you're Googling is 2 words, then the rest has to be fluff. Brandon Martin with a $2 super chat. Dead Island 2 is free on Epic Games right now. Yes, it is. Funnily enough, I could not redeem it because that is actually where they sent me a review code. So I already had it there. Dead Island 2 rules. It's a fantastic game. It's got a lot of DLC. So it's smart of them to put it on Epic because it's already in Game Pass, I think, and it might be in PS Plus. I think it's in PS Plus as well. And they got a lot of solid DLC they want to sell you. Yeah, the whole affiliate thing on Amazon's gotten weird because people were abusing it. So, ruins it for everyone else. But yeah, getting into affiliate links and getting into sponsorships on the podcast probably has to be a priority. Like, we're only able to go to LA because of the PayPal link, which I think is in the description below. You guys donated like over £1,000, so that's the only reason we can afford it. I'll say it right now, there's probably almost no chance I get to go to Gamescom this year unless we find someone to pay for it. Every once in a while, those mobile games especially are getting big old sponsorship deals. And I know people who have gotten their trips paid for to go cover that game. And, you know, they're already there, so they're like, yeah, you want to fly me over. Cool. But yeah, it's pretty tough otherwise. It would probably just be John, maybe Pre-Drag. No way we could afford it because all the money we raised for going to LA wasn't. The money we raised for going to LA is probably roughly half to a third of our total travel and hotel costs. And that was, quite a bit. So going all the way to Gamescom, for me, is probably a good $600 to $800 for the flight. And then you got to put in a week of an Airbnb. That's big enough for however many people we get. So, like, flying John there, super cheap. It's an hour flight. Flying pre-drag there, decently expensive. He covered himself last year, though, so I don't know. Because even though he's not that far, the way the hotels and everything line up isn't great for getting from where he lives to Germany. And then doing the Airbnb is a lot of money. So we'll get through this trip to Summer Games Fest. Which, again, if you do want to donate anything to it, I believe the PayPal is in the link. Or in the link. Spartan P451 with a €10 super chat saying, "You sure?" Am I sure about what? You can just type the follow-up in chat. Ow, stop shotgunning me. I'm looking up a link. Son of a bitch. No, the PayPal is not in the friggin' chat because I forgot to add it to this one. All right. Oh, wow. We've had a lot more donations to the PayPal. I had no idea. Let me add it into the description. This is our travel fund for getting to Summer Games Fest in LA and Gamescom in Germany. And I'll put it in chat. Yeah, so there's the PayPal if you're able to ever give anything for it. I am accredited again to be press at Gamescom. It's just going to come down to the finances side of things, and we're super broke as can be right now because of all the work on Console Wars and printing out all those copies. And it's not like they sold out or anything. They've sold okay, but obviously getting people to know it exists is really hard. So we've put a lot of lines out there and hoping just one of them catches something to help pay for some travel. But otherwise, crowdfunding is pretty much the only chance we have. Yeah, and if you have bought Console Wars, the card game, or you back the Kickstarter, you can go on like Board Game Geek and the board game subreddits and write up reviews and all that type of stuff. It really helps. If you bought it on Amazon, once you get it, if you like it, if you don't, please just leave any review with, if you don't, constructive criticism. If you do, even then, constructive criticism, cool. Pictures and stuff, we really need to try and get it out in front of as many people as we can, because if between the Patreon and Console Wars we could find a way to pay for the site every month, it would make things a lot less stressful. Yeah, we have been extremely lucky with the amount of crowd support we've had. Like, it's just crazy. Between the Kickstarter going off, the PayPal, the Patreon growing every month. Our Patreon is far and away the biggest it's ever been right now. It is still teeny tiny compared to the bigger ones like Kinda Funny or Jeff Gerstmann, Nextlander, all them. Like, I think we're like a fifth of the paid people that even the smallest of them has, but they're way bigger in the industry, so it makes sense. But yeah, I would love to go to Gamescom again. It was an amazing opportunity to get to do it. This year's would be more focused on making content as well, because last year with running the Console Wars booth, it was just a ton. And man, if the people who are printing the game for us are really into it, I think it actually would be great to run a booth with a ton of copies of the game there, because people wanted to buy it last year. It just didn't exist, so we could not sell it to them. Said we had to ask them to go to the Kickstarter. But running that whole booth and everything was a full-time job for John. He got to do almost nothing with games coverage, so you got to balance it a bit. But it would definitely be worth it if we could afford it. It's just super expensive. If you're in the UK, the UK Games Expo, John and the booth babes are going to be there. And you can see it and say hello and buy a copy if you so please. We're bringing a lot of copies. If we sell them all, oh boy, money's not a problem for a little bit. Not expecting to sell them all. Even just selling a bunch of them would be amazing. But if you or anyone you know has any interest in that UK Gaming Board Game Expo, I think it's May 30th through June 2nd. And they will be there with many hundreds of copies of the game. I'm going to blow up your shield and have it kill you. Now it goes to her and she dies. Sorry, lady. Aw, thank you, Nissa. Let me take a look and see. Oh. Shit. Can I sort this by date? This thing's a mess. Thank you, Spartan P451. Thank you, Nissa. Both for your extremely generous donations. Thank you so much. I will ping John again because he's been so goddamn busy between console wars and his son is going to Holland for the very first time for a school trip. So that's what he was doing today. So John wasn't on headlines today because he was going in to set stuff up for his son's school trip next month, which his son is very excited about. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, flying across the pond. To Holland to eat chocolate. Mm. Mm. And yeah, it's never bad to have Ursula on, which is why it's going to be a lot of fun seeing him again next month when we're in LA. He has already booked his flight. He is a maniac and uses Spirit Airlines. I could never. I'd be terrified. But he just brings a backpack and gets everything in there. My backpack is going to be very full with tech. So I will need a carry-on, I told John, because it's 5 days of outfits. I want to look okay and smell good. So they need to be new, clean outfits each day. Now I'll bring a nice Cologne. I will have a little travel-sized cologne. I'll have clean clothes. Take a shower every night. Not give the nerd at a video game thing experience to anybody. All the horror stories I've heard about Comic-Con. Yeah. Thankfully, I didn't experience it at Gamescom because we weren't there the heaviest traffic days. We were there on early access for regular folk and press. So like my first Gamescom experience was the place pretty empty and me able to just go wherever I want and see anything I felt like for 4 hours. It was amazing. And then the early access stuff started and it was immediately like 100,000 people in there or something crazy throughout the whole day. Because probably throughout that day it was probably like 50,000 because I think it was like over 330 throughout the 4 or 5 days. So it was a lot of people. Then by our final day there, it was just stinky pit to stinky pit. Everyone standing next to each other in this warm place. It wasn't too bad. Yeah, the comment I've heard it more about the cons around here, but also the people who do stink at Gamescom there's nothing like it. I've been told. I only had a few where it was kind of like, oof, oh boy, what is do you know what a shower is? It wasn't too bad overall, and all the industry people were nicely groomed, especially Nick, who brought the biggest goddamn luggage you can, completely full of all of his beauty stuff. The man who had the longest, most expensive trip also had the most luggage by far. Yeah. Oh. For flying, that would only be you if you had a lot more money than we normally do. Ooh, got him. The Strangle. Oh, I got a Metal Gear Solid character. Oh, he's dead. Got him. Yeah, wrestling fans. I gotta ping John again. We gotta get our shit done once we have the money, essentially. Yes, thank you very much. Like, crowdfunding's both amazing and makes you feel a little shitty. But it's also like the way this industry works. It's pretty much the only way. Because otherwise, it would literally, instead of doing this stream at all, I would just be writing up more SEO. It's like I've done 7, 8 things. Flight to Gamescom, I think it was roughly 800 US. I don't remember. I wonder if I can look and see. I got all my emails from last year. Flight, England. Because you got to go to England, then Germany. There was no directs to Germany. Boop, 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 boop. I'm curious, where was it? Yeah, going back and forth to Germany from England was 220-ish pounds. So 110 both ways isn't too bad. Man, I really don't remember how much the other one was, though. See if I can find it real quick. If I had to guess, I was probably roughly around $1,000 to get from Tampa to England, England to Germany, Germany to England, England to Tampa. So, roughly $1,000 US, maybe 1,000 pounds. I honestly don't know. I know for Nick, it was like, I think it was, his total cost ended up being like freaking $6,000 or something. Something ridiculous, probably more. Yeah. I think Tampa can go to Germany. It's just super expensive. Yeah, we'll need to try and get everything booked. It's mostly just making sure we get a good hotel that isn't insanely expensive, but is within walking distance of everything for Summer Games Fest, because one of the nice things about Gamescom, it's all in the Colon Mess, or whatever, how they pronounce it. It's all there. You just know exactly where everything's going to be in these 8 or 9 enormous halls. Summer Games Fest is a little more spread out in LA, so you gotta figure it out, because taking Ubers everywhere would cost way too much. I know, Spartan. It's been a handful of people that, like,
Rogue agent detected.
the amount you guys give is crazy, and trust me, it means the world to us. It's, you guys are the only reason we A, exist still, and B, have any even thought of going to industry events like this. Because unfortunately, we're not big enough to get invited to the ones they pay for. Generally, we've been invited to like 3 or 4 total throughout our history. I got to go to San Francisco to see Dragon Age. We had, I think it was Ursula went out to see, was a King of Meat in LA. Like, we've had a few here and there. But in general, we're just not big enough to get in on everything. So, ow, ow, ow. Don't shoot me. God damn it, show your face. Oh god, I hadn't reloaded. You better not run behind me. That's so cheap. Fuck you, lady. Ow! Oh! Oh, thank god I have an actual repair kit. Oh, if only I could have hit her a little more. She would have been dead. You better not go behind me. You cheap motherfucker. God, I hate when they walk right up on me. Yes, they're dead.
Rogue agent eliminated.
Oh, thank you, Nissa. Yeah, like, all the little things really help and add up. The biggest thing is probably if we can get on a couple more, like, things where people don't know us and then build the audience out that way, because it just feels shitty to constantly ask the people who are here for more support. Trust me, you never give it a penny, and you just either can't or you just don't want to. It's fine if you're on the website with that ad blocker, or you don't use the website and you don't give a shit about it, but you got YouTube Premium. Just play our stuff whenever you can. Like, every little bit really helps and adds up. So, again, I always like to say no pressure on anything, trust me. Hello, speaking of patrons, late to launch, how you doing? I'm doing very well. Had some incredibly generous donations, which definitely brightened the day up a bit, because, as everyone knows, gaming coverage industry, rough shape overall. So it's really nice to get the type of support that lets us do the content that people really like and want. Because, unfortunately, the reality is way more money on the guide side, and I hate the guide side. So please, for the love of God, I don't want to do more guides. I like streaming and doing reviews and all this shit that's really hard to make money with. God damn it. God, she has so much health. I should refresh it there. Yes, it goes on him, that goes over there. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, the way YouTube Premium works is pretty much all the money your premium pays for every month gets divvied up to your most watched channels, which ends up being surprisingly a lot more than watching an ad is. Like a significant amount. Because one person watching one ad is like 1/100th of a cent or something silly. But if you're divvying up, say, $10 to your top few channels, it's a lot more over time. So... boy. Fuck you, you goddamn goblin. Yeah, this is this game's version of a loot goblin. But instead of running away, he ran directly at me. And that's... Oh, that's almost really good. But it's a weird mix. Armor regen, skill tier, and skill haste. It's pretty good, though. Pick up as favorite. We actually just did one late to launch. We did a subathon last month, which is where the PayPal, which I don't think I pinned it. So this PayPal link, which I'm pinning in chat, is our crowdfunding effort for getting to both Summer Games Fest, where we have a ridiculously full schedule for myself, Ursel, and John, and for potentially going to Gamescom again, because we did Gamescom last year, and it was amazing. And even though we won't be able to get everyone we got last year, if we could get a few of us there, we are credentialed again. We should be get to see a lot. I know we don't get to see most of the fucking Xbox stuff, but hey, not big enough. So that is the link there on the PayPal. It's a every penny goes to us link, which is the best type, because YouTube and Twitch, like, they're 30 or so percent. Patreon is really good. It only takes 8%, which is fantastic for the amount of service. It's not a ton that they provide, but it's enough. It's the platform. But that PayPal, all to us. So it'll really help with the travel expenses. Because, to be quite clear and honest and transparent, financially it makes no sense for us to pay for going. We would make way more money staying home and just writing up every single piece of news that came out of it from other people. But for you guys, that sucks. We're just reading press releases and writing them up in our own words instead of going and seeing games and telling you about our experience with them, which is way better for you and way more fun for us. So that's why we definitely want to go and do a bunch of work covering shit and hanging out in person and doing podcasts and stuff. So yeah, the unfortunate financial realities is that unless you are a mega corporation that can easily afford to send a team out, it's really hard to justify the costs of travel. No, die. Idiot. Can I still blow him up? I have never tried that when they were dead. I can blow her up too. Boosh. She doesn't die though. He disappears into a cloud of blood. Nothing happens to the people with the fire equipment on their back. Yeah, everyth's about SEO, Spartan, unfortunately. I knew. People are like, ooh, there's this little indie game coming out that looks cool called The Precinct. Is it on Game Pass? And then they search that, and then I pop up. And 10,000 people have done that. Compare it to Fairy's review, which is like 1,000 people have read that. The same thing happened with Doom. I put, when is Doom available on Game Pass? And that got 4 times the views my Doom review did. If we got more codes, one of the main things we'd have to do is just start... Like, if we can't grow the Patreon enough over the rest of the year, it would probably have to be, if we're doing a review of a game, we need to also do a bunch of SEO around it. And not, we do the SEO when we can. It would be, we have to do the SEO. Because this review is going to make $30. Whereas this SEO has a chance of making $3,000 if we do enough of it. So, it's just the very real shitty reality that nobody likes. Hold on, I got it. Let's see. Big hopes on the horizon. Got a lot of balls in play, but none of them have taken off yet. So we gotta wait and see. Yeah, I don't even know if, like, the booths at Gamescom aren't free. So, it would be awesome to have one again if John and his friends were willing and able to do it, to have the game there to be sold. Could pay for it. It's just the act of actually setting that up is really expensive, because those booths are not free. Depending on their size, you're spending a few grand for the booth space. So it's just something we have a lot of things that we owe or are paying on right now without the ability to really add on to that at all for now. But it would be cool as shit. Like, people go to Gamescom to spend money, so it would be amazing. We would probably need someone to, like, friggin' pay for it, though. We just don't have it. Because getting John there isn't bad, but getting all the product there, paying for the booth, there's so many different things. Got him. Cost adds up real quick. Yeah, any little bit like that would help. You can just point them out. Point out the webpage to them, consolewarsgame.com. I'll put it in chat. It's got everything on there. We've got a US and a UK distributor. The UK distributor does the EU. Yeah, you can push them to the site. It's got videos on how it all works. Links to the Amazon page to show them it's all legit. It's there. And contact info to talk with John directly. So... yeah, the main easy way to contact us is listed right on the webpage. It's just contact@xboxera.com is the email. And I am pretty vigilant. The spam filter is strong, but I'm pretty vigilant about going through spam and making sure I see everything. Yeah, anybody you think might possibly... Oh, God damn it, there's a hostage. That might be interested. Please feel free to tell them about the website, the email, contact@XboxEra.com. What are you hurting my friggin' guy for here? What do you ever do to you? God, everyone's got las placas. Damn it, you're too far away for the plague. Where even are you? Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Through your little car. Oh yeah, every little bit of word of mouth or anything you guys can think of would be enormous help with pushing console wars, because if that could be a steady source of income, that also really takes the pressure off of constantly freaking crowdfunding and everything. Bong, bong, bong. Yeah, there's a bunch of things that could happen that could make things easier and more sustainable. John's talked about it before, but his divorce is done, so now looking at court mandated must sell the home and as part of splitting everything up. It sucks, but it also means that cost is gone, and then can console wars take off and start selling? Would anyone ever want to make a console wars game? How cool would that be? I have no idea how anything like that works, so I have no clue, other than it's a bad time to try and get a video game made, so I wouldn't count on it. I would definitely hope for it. I just wouldn't count on it. Ow. Okay. God, that would be cool as shit. Yeah, if we just have a few things happen, I think these streams get happier. Because, trust me, I just like sitting here and shooting the shit about the gaming industry. But unfortunately, so much of the gaming industry right now is focused on just how hard it is to keep coverage going. Like, it is tough, man. It's so much fun, though. Like, I really enjoy doing this job, so I don't mind it being tough. I don't mind it being a lot of work. I've got 2 reviews to write for next week. Had a preview go up today. Shit, I probably have 3 reviews to write, because we were supposed to get a copy of Monster Train 2 on Xbox for Ursel to do, but it's not in yet, and he's gone for the weekend. And I think that game's out on like the 26th, so I have no idea if he'd have the time. Or it might be out even earlier. And I've already played through it and did the review, and I've beaten it like 7 times during the preview. So I'll probably just write a review and do it there. I just got to get more footage. So look forward to maybe 3 reviews from me upcoming on various things. And then obviously this one for Battle for Brooklyn. And I like it. I like doing the reviews. They're really fun. They never feel like work unless it's a game I hate. And then it's tough. Thanks, Metal Oxide. You always think things are going to be a little cheaper, but I bet you it's... To make it work online and everything, I bet you it's not... It's pretty expensive. But again, I have no idea. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it'd be cool. Clean up. You don't come through this at all, by the way, in case you were wondering. Yeah, I figured. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but if there's a bunch of nerds working there and you do it, then they're probably like, ooh, pretty lady. I'll listen. Oh. No, we could never afford that. You could bring the one I have and show it off. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And make sure they don't try and just take it. I don't trust people. Mm-hmm. Ooh, hermano backpack. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just we need to sell them before we can really make more. Bung, 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 bung. Ooh, I'm getting to the very top of this place where it gets very difficult. Very, very. God, how much health do you have? What do I gotta do? Just secure the area? Alright. Shoot him in the feet. Ah, I'm on fire. That man has fire bullets in the background. Yes. Boom, 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 boom. God, there's so many people in this room. Holy crap. They just keep coming out. Like a clown room. Ah, shit. Got stuck. And set on fire. I'll just wait for you to show your head. God damn it, people. Die. Got him. Yeah, if you want to, if you're on the Discord, just send a DM to John, because he handles pretty much all the business stuff, so he would know what's what for all that type of stuff. He's just sick of Mechanico on the Discord. He's the businessman.
Hostile striker drone detected.
Yeah, offline would be cool, but it's definitely the type of thing I think that would, if it was ever going to have a video game, would make the most sense to, like, be a cross-platform console versus console versus console versus PC type of thing. Like, that would make the most sense. Because I imagine just getting it on Steam would probably be way cheaper than getting it everywhere. But it doesn't make sense. Because it's a console wars. EMP jammer. Jammer, don't hurt them. There, God, there he broke my healing. Just a drone ambush? How many drones are there? Half the time these drone ambushes have like a drone. Oh, YouTube crashed. Hadn't had that in a while. YouTube crashes are extra annoying because I don't get them ever on the TV. It's only on desktop. Okay, you gonna come over here? I guess not. I survive. I think John... Oh, hey, that's it. I got 3 more floors to do in here. Might as well. John had the idea where, like, what if you could use your phone as a controller? Which would be cool. Because that's what Sunderfolk did. I was like, ooh, that's smart. What even game is this? I have no idea what Synth Riders is. Oh, VR game. Yeah. I would take a VR game code to look at for a stream, but when it's focused on music, can't do it then. Because that stream would be completely delisted and or demonetized. Or it would be demonetized and or delisted. So, makes them a lot less doable. Yeah, holy shit, we're over 900 pounds raised in the subathon PayPal now, which is crazy. Like way more. I was hoping for a couple hundred. Yeah, it's awesome. Late to launch. Thank you. The subathons will probably be a quarterly thing at most. Bloody knuckles. Do I have those? Mostly focused on getting Patreon subs. I did have them already. Full damage. Crit hit. Oh, man. Yeah, I'll probably keep these ones over them. Can't beat full damage. So I think the backpack I got was very good. Yeah. Maxed out skill haste, skill tier, and health. With Wicked on it. Sure. God, I have a lot of backpacks. I don't have a single pair of yellow knees on me. What the hell? Should probably fix that. I will just keep used to simply have at least one non-set piece set of knee pads. That's everything there. All right. Anything for the tinkering station? Nope, no green arrows. Yeah, John and I are definitely in the what can we do to still keep making as much content. Like, I don't think we need to make more. I think we make enough content where the focus really is how can we keep doing what we're doing while growing the business. Because so much of the stuff we know will do it really pulls us away from doing reviews, especially. And the people who follow the Patreon will probably put out a thing and see what are you following us for? Like, please, everything that's here, click it off. Do you care about the reviews, previews, going to events? Like, what do you care? And maybe order them in list of priority, because right now we're just assuming people really want us to do as many reviews and go to events and all that type of stuff, because we have a very loud, small contingent of big fans. But we've got enough people on there now where maybe it might be worth finding out, oh no, I just like your podcast and stuff. I don't care about the reviews. But if that's the majority of our audience, then it would inform us better on should we keep doing moonshots to help pay for things like going to Gamescom and all that. And again, it's literally just to try and figure out what people want, not to immediately change anything. Like, I really like doing reviews, so I'm going to keep doing them. It's the reason I am here, because of how much I like playing games and reviewing them. But it would inform us on future extra priorities, if anything. Because if I could grow the Patreon, knowing that, hey, people want exclusive Patreon content, they want interview shows, they want more reviews, they want more in-person coverage, then, and we can start getting that backing from people, it would go a long way to motivate us to continue trying to drive in that direction like we are now. Because we're not trying to do less of anything. I would like to do more. I like doing reviews. I like playing games. It is my my enjoyment and my focus in this. But if it comes down to it, like, there's no money to be made in this, so what are you gonna do at all if you want to exist? Then we're just stuck with that extra review code doesn't go to Nick to talk about on the podcast. It goes to some guy we pay money to do SEO on, type of stuff. We still have a review on the game, but the extras go to people who will do SEO guide work, because that guide work will make us money every day for the next 5 years, compared to a review which stops making anything and doesn't make a lot to begin with, but it stops making anything a few weeks after it's out. Like, it's just a shitty reality of it. You know, I like doing them, or else I wouldn't do so many. But trust me, I greatly prefer the reviews are great, you should keep doing them approach. Right, who are you yelling at, lady? Everyone in this room is dead. Oh, that's nice, Nisa. Yeah, Revenge of the Savage Planet's good fun. And it was a very fun game to review. It was just a few chill nights playing through it. It was like 3 nights of really focusing on playing it for like 4 or 5 hours a night. Then writing up the review and doing the video. But for a 20-hour review is half of a person's work week at a normal place. And unless you're going to get sponsors all alongside that review, if you're paying someone 20 hours, say you're paying them 15, 20 bucks an hour, or this review, we pay you 500 bucks to do. If you're doing everything, you're generally not making that back if your website isn't huge. Like, you got to be IGN big to have enough ads run on a review like that to make anything close to that back. I know if we could do the thing where we were bigger sub-wise on YouTube, then we could really push sponsorships, which would be huge. As is, I just don't think we're not big enough, even though our consistent view numbers are really good lately. People just look at the easy thing first, which are sub numbers, and our sub numbers aren't high enough. Ow, I'm gonna die. Don't shoot me. They're like, you only have, you're not even 30,000 subs yet, type of stuff, so, yeah. There's nowhere good for me to hide in here, man. This sucks. Ow. Show your head, you asshole. What hit me? Ow. Hey, they all died to the plague. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, things like the Doom gameplay video that John threw together from Fairy's preview, breaking almost 400 grand now. That added like 500 subs. Those types are really good for quickly getting subs up. They're just... That's the first time that's ever really happened for us. We've never had a video do that many this quickly. So, who knows? We'll just keep plugging away and doing what we know. Yeah, some form of virality would be great. We haven't really had that. Haven't had it on the website in a while. Haven't had it on the YouTube in a long while. It's good and consistent, which is great. We just need a little bit of stuff to go viral in some way to really see a spike that can carry us on a lot of growth for a little bit. Like, I really wish we had our current ad provider when John wrote the Starfield story, because the ad provider we had then, it was like freaking $40. And if we had that level of an article now, it would be like $4,000. It's so frustrating. So those stories don't come around very often. Wow, the boss already died? Holy shit. Wow, that whole floor is dead? How'd that happen so fast? This floor 99. We sent out a press release to 4,000 different websites, and pretty much like 5 of them covered it, so we'll see. Definitely tried. I know we sent it to Easy Allies, but Bloodworth, who was interested, is traveling. I think he's in Poland right now at whatever 11-bit's showing off. Again, we're not big enough, even though John's right there in the UK, and we've got people in like Italy and stuff that could get to Poland pretty easily. We're just not big enough to get invited. It always comes off like a complaint, but it's not. It's because we're not big enough to get invited, is the reason. Like, I know why. I'm not saying we should be all the time. It would be great in America with Xbox if we were, but again, John started the site in the UK, so I'm pretty sure we're seen as international, even though I'm right here. Yeah, like we were hoping 20k would be big or 25k would be big. I don't think 30k is going to really change much. It's just slow growth. The way the algorithm on YouTube is right now, you don't grow fast unless you really clickbait it up, and even then, they're really going at clickbaiters now. Especially anyone that uses AI heavily. It's like, no, you don't use AI. We use AI. And we learn from you with your not AI. Here it is, floor number 100. We're at the end. I've got to try and kill 2 incredibly powerful rogue agents. And I will invariably fail most of the time while solo. No, you be coming in. Been too long since anyone tried to come in behind me. Nice dive. Or roll. Break the track. Keep you stuck here. Take you out. Guys getting behind me. Please don't.
System curtailed.
How dare you curtail my system? I got a good play going around, taking people out now. Ow, ow. God damn it, everyone getting behind me. I like this little room because it's hard for them to shoot through into it. Not impossible, just hard. Or difficult. No, no rezzing. No, I thought I killed you. Ah, fuck.
Serious trauma detected.
Heal, 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 heal. Ow! God damn fucking drones. Think you are, Obama. Woo! Oh my god, how can I not kill you? You have nothing. You're still alive. Jesus. What sucks is if you die against the rogue agents, you have to fight these guys every time. There's so many. Holy shit, there's another wave. I am out of ammo. You pan. Why are you healing? Got him. Only person left in here. Don't suppress him, you stupid drone. Okay, come on. Stick your stupid empty head up. Okay, fuck it. Goodbye, lady. Woo! Yeah, YouTube Shorts and TikTok. Like, TikTok's a very specific crowd that our older group, I don't think, fits in very well. YouTube Shorts are just a constantly push mess that don't do anything. Freaky Legs is moving, so we might be able to get more out with her settled in, but we'll see. I don't know. We can't do more content, I think, is one of the main things. I have to always remember, like, we can't do more. We already do enough. We just need to get ourselves out there to more people. Because we're doing so much content, man. Like, we do so much for our size. It's... Oh, can't run away anymore. Got it. Ow. God damn it. I forgot how goddamn accurate they are. Well, time to do that entire room again. Yeah, the TikTok is Creaky Legs' thing, and she was moving. So, and again, she's fully volunteer. So, the fact that we have anything on there is just a thanks to somebody doing a lot of extra work that they just have fun doing. Ow. Bleed bullet man behind me. Some good play going around. God, going through so much ammo. Oh, all right. Hey, okay, a lot shorter that time. Thank you. Ooh, and a lot of healing. 4 healing bandages. Yep, yeah, YouTube just wants a lot of shorts, and unfortunately that eats up all your friggin' notifications. I don't know what the hell the purpose of it is. Oh, I know. But then no one watches them. It's a double, like, whenever we put up anything without a notification, it gets almost no views. Oh, before I go in. Okay. Wait on this cooldown. Oof. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, hey, YouTube crashed yet again. Thank you, YouTube. Yeah, YouTube is having a lot of issues today, so my apologies, but it's nothing I can't really do anything about. Nope, you used to be able to run out of this door, but they don't let that anymore. Yep, no more running out the door. Jesus! That was instant. Why am I dying in a split second? Holy shit.
Detected.
This seems a lot harder than normal. Alright. Alright, I don't have to beat it. I've beaten the summit like 30 times. Never had that much problem. But, god damn. That was rough. Got all the weeklies I wanted done. That was the main thing for today. Ugh.
Area detected.
What time is it? Oh, it's already 4. Holy cow. Time flying. Oh, my butt. So tomorrow will probably end up being a entirely offline day because Friday streams don't do well as is, and I've got at least 2 reviews to do this weekend, so gotta tidy up, make sure I've got the footage I want and need, get all that type of stuff done. Ah, man, this game's fun. I'm hopeful for the expansion. I've tried to not get the hopes up too much because it is an expansion for a game 4 years after it got its last actual like big new content like that. It's a cool, weird thing. The way the Division 2 has gone, where it came out, was fun, but didn't have much of an end game. Pretty much died off, and then went on sale super cheap. Everyone bought it. Was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Got the friggin' team spun up to start doing more content after they did an expansion, and it stopped again. It's like, man, what a weird, cool journey. Nothing for there. We do have I'm playing on Xbox. We have a clan on this server. Go look at it to give the name and see if there's a crate or anything. Whatever it takes. Oh! I gotta remember, I gotta redo the thumbnail. We're gonna do the have our faces in the thumbnail thing. It's just not doing this. Or it's. And that's it. No weekly cash. But yeah, we are XboxEra Official is the name of our clan. So if you want to join, I still play pretty much every week. So does Dark Travesty, and that's about it. But yeah, I think a lot of people will come back for the expansion, which would be cool. Yeah, it's definitely one of those, like, if it hooks you, you are hooked. You ain't leaving. You're not going anywhere else. You'll be like, oh boy, 300 hours have passed in the last month. Oh no, what happened? Type of games, because it's so goddamn good. All right, keep an eye out. Has any news happened? Normally late on a Thursday, there's not a lot of news. Gears of War movie landing David Leitch as director. And him and Kelly McCormick will produce. I'll put this on the XboxEra project Discord in the news channel at Newshounds. Get to it myself later if I have to. Ow. God, everything hurts. Getting old is dangerous. Don't try to avoid it if you can. Or at the very least, be better about working out than I was in my youth. I was very good about it in my teens into my early 20s, but it's really dropped off since.
Feast your eyes on my selection.
Exercise. God, level 5706. How the heck? God, some of the freaking levels you see on people. I haven't even looked at my, oh, I got a cache. Bung, 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 bung. Weapon skin. Probably already have it. I do. Not many things in the cache I don't have. How am I doing on this season? I can claim a backpack. I'm level 42. Wow, I have not claimed anything in a long time. I forgot. It's not super in your face about it if you didn't buy... Ooh, Exodus gloves. I don't know what those are. If you don't... Ooh, a weird Christmas outfit, sure. Yeah, I haven't come in here and claim anything in a long time. I completely forgot. And if I did the premium bundle, then I would have a lot to claim, but I don't want to spend any money. I spent enough on this game. I bought a lot of season passes. All right. It's funny when you get a season pass item and it's just not very good. Most of these are just meh. Me. 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 What are these gloves? Exodus gloves. On armor break, you drop a smoke bomb at your feet, concealing you from enemies for 3 seconds. Can happen every 40 seconds. That's kind of cool. I would never use it over other stuff, but especially for PvP, that would be really cool. A couple of you. And materials, including shiny monkey materials. Oh boy. The exact same things. The fuck? Artificer's toolbox. Artificer's toolbox. Monkey gloves. Shiny monkey gear. I know there are really good sets to make with the, I'll keep you because I don't have that many. I guess I'll keep the shiny monkey gear. There are really good sets to make with yellow gear. I just never have the patience to look it all up and learn everything again. Because this shit gets deep. Real deep. Oh. Oh, it's only been 90 minutes. I kept dying, so it felt a little longer. Hey, how you doing? So yeah, they've added a lot of stuff. They've got their PvE, PvP. They've got roguelite mode they added in. But I had looked at the map. What are you talking about? I had to look at the map when I went to New York. Go away. Let me look at the map. They added in the Descent, which is a roguelite mode, which is pretty cool. Because, you know, this is the thing I was doing, the Summit, are like Nephilim Rifts in Diablo 3, if you ever played that. The Descent is a roguelite mode where you choose which way you want to go and can get gear from. Kenley College is like this little thing where you can eventually build an exotic rifle. The New York City expansion. Warlords in New York, and there'll be a Brooklyn one that goes somewhere up here. They got the incursions, they've got their raids. They got this mission, which is unbelievably freaking hard, and I've never been able to beat. Yeah, there's so much to do in this game if you want to. And it's pretty good, especially I know they're going to have a new onboarding setup for Battle for Brooklyn. But it's really not hard to pick up and get back into if you never played it before or haven't played it in a long time. It's way better than Destiny for that, I think. But I'll call this one there. I'll be back on Saturday with episode, was it 263 of the XboxEra podcast? There hasn't been a ton of news, but we'll go through, we'll figure it out, we'll have some laughs, some jokes, and we'll try and sell people Console Wars, the card game. Thank you everyone for joining me, and I will see you guys this weekend. Ciao for now.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog, was a good friend of mine. I never understood a single word he said, but I helped him drink his wine. And he always had some money, fine wine. Singing, oh, joy to the world, all the boys and girls now. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea, joy to you and me.